Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Willie, and this is the encouraging word for today. All it takes is a word from God. Here on the encouraging word, we've been diving deep into the storms of life, and there are so many different varieties of storms. But there's one characteristic of many storms that just knocks us off our feet. And it's that they come suddenly and unexpectedly. Sometimes we can see a storm coming, but there's still nothing we can do to prepare. But at times it just knocks us off our feet with the unexpected nature and the suddenness of a storm. Some of you have experienced that. Some of you may be living in that situation right now. You're fine one day, and then within it takes a phone call or the passage of one day, and you're in a different reality suddenly. Your world is turned upside down. I want you to know that God has a place of refuge for you in the storm. And it's important to put the storms of life into perspective. I believe that's the first step to getting through a storm, is to put it into perspective. Listen to what David says in Psalm 29, verse 4. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is majestic. As powerful as the storms of life are, God's voice is more powerful than any storm, more majestic and more awe-inspiring than any storm we can imagine, including the storm you or I may be in right now. Think about Jesus's followers, the first 12 disciples. They were in a boat, and it says in Mark chapter 4, suddenly, out of nowhere, a furious storm, a squall, came upon the boat, and it was threatening to sink the boat, and they were afraid they were drowning, and they were terrified. 1 minute calm, the next minute the storm. They asked Jesus, don't you care? And you remember what Jesus did. He stood up and he talked to the storm. His voice, he said, peace, be still. And it was completely calm at the voice of the Lord. His voice is more powerful than any storm. His voice will calm the storm you are in right now. I am in right now. So take time to listen for his voice today. The outer circumstances may not change. You may still have to go through a process of grieving or restoration or change, transition. But his voice, listen, hearing his voice will calm the storm within you. So I encourage you, listen for his voice today. God bless you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.